Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today I have something very cool. I finally picked myself up a Apple HomePod. I've been wanting one of these since launch, so for probably like a couple years now. This is the Space Gray HomePod. This guy retails for $300 US or 400 Canadian. It's got 7 speakers built in and a 6 microphone array. You need an iPhone SE or higher to use it. It's played through Wi-Fi. It comes in white and space gray. And if you want to get 2 of them like I do, you can actually use it like a stereo, both going at the same time. The reason why I really wanted a HomePod was because of how compatible it is with other Apple services. So you can use Siri to use, podcasts, Apple Music, all that kind of stuff, unlike the Amazon and Google products that are already out there. So let's go ahead and unbox it. All right, guys, this is what I love doing about Apple products. That satisfactory peeling. Boom, look at that. It falls all right off. Let's move that over to the side a little bit. Oop, maybe toss it on the floor. Beautiful looking box, HomePod. This is the space gray color. It looks a little weird though because it's not like gray. It almost looks like I bought the white one by accident, but it is space gray underneath, I hope. And anyways, it's a little bit heavy for sure. I think it probably weighs around maybe 10 pounds or so. Got the Apple logo, HomePod on the back, HomePod on the front. You got the top of the HomePod, which is actually a touch screen, so you can adjust the volume and use Siri and everything. And then on the very bottom, very basic, but let's go ahead and open it up. So basically what you do is you just pull it up, super satisfactory, and boom, there is our HomePod. Once again, this is space gray, which I think looks really good. I'm gonna get 2 of them and do the stereo that I was talking about earlier. Little piece of plastic or tape. We'll peel that right off. And boom. There we go. The HomePod is pretty heavy, I'm not going to lie. So we're going to take it out of the little box here. We got our power cord, which is pretty much the only thing you really need besides a wireless Wi-Fi connection. And then we get our little paperwork, which designed by Apple in California. I probably won't need to really read any of these, but it's basically just instructions on how to use it. Put that back in the box. I won't really be needing that. It's got almost like a cloth feel to it, which I think is pretty cool. I really like the little diamond design through the cloth material here. I think it looks really nice. Touch screen on the top, very smooth and clean, which will probably be filled with fingerprints very soon, but for now it is looking very clean. There is the bottom. I haven't really seen the bottom in a lot of unboxing and reviews, but you got the Apple logo there in black. The cord is really premium too. They didn't go for like a basic wiring. Now let's plug it in. So I got the HomePod on top of my mini fridge here, and it's going to be in my mini studio space. And I think it really fits the aesthetic really well because everything else is like black, silver, and chrome. So it really, adds to the look. Alrighty. Wow. That's literally the only thing I needed to do. Nice. Set up. Austin Studio, perfect. We will use that. We'll agree. We don't need to read that. Transfer all my settings. Then we'll scan it. Boom, there we go. This is actually really fast. I'm pretty satisfied with it so far.
Hi, I'm Siri. Welcome to HomePod.
Well, hi, Siri.
You can't tell, but I'm waving. To get my attention, say, "Hey Siri, let's try it." Say, "Hey Siri, what can you do?"
Hey Siri, what can you do?
I can do lots of things, like turn on the lights, give you a news update, and tell you about the weather. Now you try. Say, "Hey Siri, play some music."
Hey Siri, play some music.
Okay, here's a personal radio station built just for you, starting with Linkin Park.
Alright guys, so obviously I couldn't play the music because that will get copyrighted by YouTube, but that actually sounded really good, and that's not biased just because I really like Apple or anything. It just genuinely sounded good. That's what 7 speakers is going to do for you on the HomePod. I have the Amazon Echo Plus, which is, I think it has about 4 speakers. The HomePod was a lot better, just because it has almost double the amount of speakers and everything, so the audio quality is obviously going to be a lot better, and it sounded really good, and in the video clip clip of me listening to the music. I was putting the volume up really high and it gets really, really loud. If you're hosting like a party or something, that is definitely going to fill up the entire house or condo, apartment, wherever you live. And that sounded fantastic. I do like Linkin Park. I wouldn't say I'm like a huge Linkin Park fan or anything, but the song that they played was actually pretty good. Bleed It Out is one of my favorite workout songs, so I had fun jamming along to that. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much it for the unboxing and little mini review, I guess, and setup of the Apple HomePod. In my opinion, it is the best home speaker and home assistant that is out there, and that's why the price point is a lot higher, just because it has really, really good audio quality, but then also is a really good voice assistant. I have Apple Music, podcasts, all those Apple subscriptions, so for me, it's just way more convenient to use the HomePod. I know for a lot of other people, you might use like Spotify, so maybe using the Google or Amazon products is easier, but if you're a big Apple fan, I think the HomePod is really going to suit you guys well. So guys, that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I am going to have fun playing around with the HomePod and seeing what else it can do. And once I've played around with it for maybe like a month or two, I'll make a full review on it. But for now, guys, I'm very impressed with how it sounds and how the setup process was, which was literally super easy. Just bring your phone up to it and click OK, and that's pretty much it. But yeah, guys, lots more product reviews and unboxings to come. My iPad Pro should be in the mail today, so I'll be making a video for that, of course. But for now, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you guys all have a great day. Stay safe during these crazy times. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next one.